Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 56 of Let's Platinum Nioh. No, I have not done any other practice at all. I am literally gonna bang my head against the wall for this one, because I don't know. If someone can figure out a strategy, feel free to post it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little lazy on this one, because I just cannot for the life of me. Bitch. Absolute freaking ridiculousness right now. Why? Why must you be so hard? I know there's a strategy, like I know. The developers did not make this entire game without a strategy to beat her, but I just don't want to spend the time to find it. Just for her. All the others were really good. Everything... Oh, fantastic. I completely forgot she was still slothed, so my attack would not really... or my timing would have been off there. Excuse me? Excuse me! Thank you. All of my items are gonna get used. Another thing to note, she's not immune, but like resistant against fire and lightning, so if you think, oh, just use lightning to slow her down even more, no, won't work. Sloth, weakness... See, like, she leaves herself quite open for attack a lot of the time, but... Sloth... But it's just so difficult to... Why does that... Thank you. Please kill her. Thank you. There you go. That's how you friggin' win. So annoying. That's why she's one of the, honestly, like, in all of video games and movies and all that kind of stuff, you know how they always say, like, or they try and create like a strong female character. Oh yeah, by the way, this is what you get from the dung ball guy. He has this ability called close combat, what is it? Close combat attack when surrounded with triple A plus, so that probably increases your attack by an insane amount. And then tenacity prevents your health from reaching zero when inflicted with scorching, poison, or other types of recurrent damage. Easy target. Enemies will be more inclined to attack you rather than your allies, so I think that's more of like an online thing, but yeah, it's got interesting stats. But what I was going to say was, when they talk about, like, you know, creating a strong female character, out of all the female characters that I've encountered in video games, she's definitely one of the strongest. Not just because of her backstory, but like, she's actually a tough fight, and trying to do it without getting hit is really tough, so good on them for making such a tough fight, but god is she annoying. Oh god. Paralysis and poison also don't seem to work on her, in case you were wondering. I wonder what would paralysis, sloth, and lightning debuff all look like electrify. Anyway, get ready for an epic cutscene. Here we go. Sorry about, like, the way that I did that. You can at least see that it is possible. I love the music. Is that Okatsu's theme? I reckon. Yeah, you smell real bad, William. Look at your face. It's supposed to be like a... This is what people couldn't wash back then.
Where is Sarsha?
Sarsha. Here it is. One he just pulls it out of his armpit. Hmm.
そう言うと思ってたわ。私価値なんてないの。
すでに目的は果たした。
知らせが三つの目が挙兵いたした。
What an amazing cutscene that was. That was so brilliant. Everything was just so well done, action packed. It was very anime, like shonen anime. The music, you feel like it kind of could be over right after William jumps to grab Okatsu, but then it's like back to Kelly looking at the other three. Oh, everything about it was just so perfect. Love that cutscene. So good. Kelly must have pretended to be after Lord Ieyasu to lure us east, giving him time to raise an army, and we fell for it. That's a next level thought there. Twilight mission where dark forces gather. And it changed. What have we got? Yay! What's the time? Hey, I've got time. This was like, I was actually going to end it right there, and well, not end the episode, but I was going to stop playing right there. And you know what? Now we're going to do the Twilight mission, An Ominous Cavern. We're going to get our revenge. But first, let me level up. Let's put the point in spirit. So now I think I'm exactly the same level as I am on my practice file with exactly the same stats. We've got all the blessings active. Beautiful. Haven't missed the Kodama yet. And now we go to An Ominous Cavern so that we can get another Umbra Sight. We've read that before. Okay, so let's remember. We need... What did I use? So I use a yokai water pot, because this boss is no joke. So we use the yokai water pot. I could probably use water sword this time. A lot of different things. Lightning, she's weak to lightning. Paralysis? I feel like no, she's strong against paralysis. Pretty much none of the bosses are weak to paralysis. Alright, I know at the very least I need to use lightning, so... That's one thing, and it doesn't matter if I take a hit, I just have to beat the fight. Oh! I completely forgot to use Carnage Talismans. During that one attempt where like I literally almost beat her, if I had used the Carnage Talisman, I probably would have won. That's really rather annoying. Alright, so I'm just going to use a Tiger Running Scroll to try and get past like most of this really quick. And again. You can jump down, there's like a sort of a semi-secret place you can jump down, that's not where I wanted to go. And made it. Make it to each shrine and then you can make it to the boss. Yeah, so for these I'm not really fighting this stuff, like the level is, you know, kind of like redesigned with different enemy placements and all that kind of stuff, but first of all, I'm way too high a level to actually care, even though stuff will probably still deal some significant damage to me. This I might have to kill. Please kill. Thank you. Forgot I shouldn't grab that. Yeah, but it just takes too long. Like, I mean, even when I get to like New Game Plus, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it yet, but I'll work it out once I get there. But yeah, the game is just, it's massive. I mean, even just in general. Wish I had picked that up actually. Go, 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 go. I'll just see what I can do against this fight. I wait there because if I run, I think I've explained it before, but if I run straight in, it kind of like stutters or whatever. Let's go with lightning, carnage, jump in, avoid, sloth, Weakness. Let her attack. Please come closer. Thank you. Don't know how I beat her without taking a hit, but I'll take it. Water on Mamori charm. Just grab everything, who cares? Let me just have a quick look at that water on Mamori charm. So I know it's very low level, but wow, it's actually got some decent stuff on it. Okay, cool. That was fun. I only did that for the Umbra site, but yeah, that's good. We'll try and do, like, eventually, if I do get to a point, and I think it will happen, if I do get to a point where there's a Twilight mission that's like around my level, because I'm like 82 now, and I know there's one, I think the Bleeding Spider Lily, which is the Ogress one that we did recently, not the Defiled Castle that we just did, but the one before that. If I get that one again, I may choose to like try and do that one properly, if that is, it could be used as a term. But yeah, okay, so we've got the Rising Shadows, which takes place in the same area, in the Defiled Castle, and then we've got the Giant Frog Brawl. But I haven't practiced those, and I think that's it. It's just those two, and then we go to the next region, unless there's like a super secret mission, which based on that bar, there could be. But yeah, we'll deal with that later in this episode. For now, I have to go practice and do some other stuff, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Don't adjust your screens. I am just before Okatsu. Again, because I have had a little bit of time to sort of think, I guess you could say, and I've come up with a better strategy for defeating Okatsu without taking a hit. So the first thing that we want to do is prepare things as we had them before, basically. It doesn't really matter if you use wind or water. Let's use wind, since I'm pretty sure that's what I was using last time. When I say last time, not the time that you saw, but the thing that I did. And then really all you need is wind, carnage, and weakness. You don't even need sloth. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take advantage of a realization that I had when I was fighting this boss for you last time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buff up with wind, then I'm going to buff up with carnage. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to cast weakness instead of sloth. I'm then going to try and follow up with a block to avoid her, to basically block her attacks. And then I wonder if you can look over. Oh, you can. You can't see her in there. Yeah, I'm going to follow up with a block, and then I'm basically going to avoid her next attack. And I'm going to try and bait out her her dagger attack, the one that I discovered that you can parry like that. And if I can pull that off, then we will basically almost have it perfect. Because essentially all you need to do is do that twice. As we'll find out what this is. Do that twice and we should be able to win. So let's see how this goes. So wind, carnage, open the door, spam start button, spam down, spam target. Now avoid and parry. That knocks her down. Perfect key pulse. And then, oops. Damn. Okay, I got a little unlucky there because the controller didn't really work for me there. That was a little bit my fault, a little bit the controller. It's been having weird issues lately. Like even getting up here was a little bit awkward. But you could see how much damage I did just for those moves. Like she was down 3/4 of her health immediately. So let's try that again. So wind, carnage. It's a lot easier to do this strat. Takes a little bit of practice, but it is a lot easier. Weakness, target, back. Okay, she got me, which is really rather frustrating. Wow, I can't. Like my timing is off. It's all right. We'll get it. I almost had it in that first go. I really wanted it. All right, let's try again. So wind, carnage, enter the door, spam the start button, weakness, run away, good. Wait until she performs her move. Okay, that was not the one I wanted. Yeah, if she performs that one, it's a lot harder to block again. She's so fast without sloth. The reason you don't want to use sloth is because if you use sloth, trying to parry her with sloth timing is a lot harder. It takes, like, you have to kind of like learn the sloth timing, which means learning her sloth timing and then sort of adjusting to that for basically, you know, the whole time you haven't been using sloth. You've been using that timing and now trying to adjust just for her. I don't know. It's not worth it in my opinion. So if we can just get her to behave. Come on, use your damn attack. When she throws that stuff, it's actually... Of course. I wasn't close enough. And now I'm dead. Yeah, that's another thing. You got to be close enough. And that can be a real problem. But I just want to show like how simple it is once you actually get it. I mean, obviously I got it the first time and now I'm not getting it, but don't worry. It's a lot easier than what I was asking you to do before, I feel like. You can try both strategies. This really sucks that I'm not getting it. I really thought I would get it like straight up. Block that, come on. There. What? I have timed that incorrectly? What? What the hell? It was perfect. Okay, thanks for making a lie out of me, game. I swear that was perfect both times, so I don't know why I didn't get it. That's really, really strange. Also, you can climb up ladders faster by holding X, but for some reason my brain is not doing that. I'm having real trouble lately. I think I'm losing my mind. Alright, let's do this. Block it, grab your grave. Come on, do your attack. Not that one. No, not that one either. Do your little flip. There we... What is going on? Why can't I block it? There we go. Perfectly timed into that. Do that, and then basically she's almost dead. So, and then here you can... When she does that, you can... Now I'm dead. Wow, man. Honestly, I literally cannot believe how much time this is taking me. I really thought that I would get it on first or second go. Ah, you guys get to watch me fail over and over again at the simplest stuff. I don't know why my timing was off before. That seems really weird to me. Weakness, grab, block, avoid. Come on. Do it. Not that. How? Please, for the love of all that is holy, use... Oh, now I missed. Great, now I'm not going to do as much damage. Use that attack! What is with you? Ah, for goodness sake, man. Easy. Every time. Why doesn't it always work? And that's what damage looks like if you don't buff up. And that one didn't go through. Alright, there you go. So if you can just do that twice, then you can get it, but she was being a little bit... There we go. Alright, well obviously I already got the Crusher title, so I'm not going to show that again, but yeah, that's just kind of the hell, I didn't use any points. Toughness, drop rate, gold, drop rate, damage from fall, elixir, gold, key. No, you always give me key right when I run out of points. What's Brave General? Is that anything useful? Oh, it gives item drop rate. That's probably just a random piece of gear. I still don't know what differentiates pieces of gear from other pieces, apart from stuff that has set bonuses on it. Still really strange. Alright, well that annoyingly took a lot longer than I expected it to take. Luckily I have 8 minutes left, and because today's super hot and it's going to be hot for the rest of the week, so I'm trying to just record at least a small segment of the game. I had the air conditioning in my room going before I recorded, going, okay, this will give me enough time to record, and it's already boiling. Anyway, we're going to do the Twilight mission Foreboding Seas. It's only level 49, but it's another one that we can get done. I want to use... Yeah, let's just go straight into it. This is like, it's not difficult because of the like level that I'm at, but it is a little. It just depends on how you want to go about it. So I'm just trying to think. Carnage, weakness. Guardian Spirit. I don't really need Guardian Spirit, do I? Yeah, okay, cool. I think I should be able to get this. So what we want is basically... Hey, Fuku's not here in the Twilight version. Interesting. What we want to do is go Ready Jutsu, take off Talisman Wind, put Talisman Fire, take off Guardian Spirit, put Talisman Fire Shot. That's pretty much all we need. We do now need a... where is it? We need some good dual swords. Skill key reduction, strong attack key damage, water, skill key damage, earth. Okay, I don't have any with fire, that's fine. Let's go with skill key reduction, consecutive attacks. Yeah, let's go with this. Should be pretty good. And now, in order to make life a little bit easier for us, we're going to first kill this guy. Remember, they're not too strong, but take them seriously because the game can just screw you at any moment. Good. And then actually what we're going to do is we're going to light this, because lighting these 3 torches, or braziers, I think I mentioned it before, but it's been a while. Lighting them essentially allows you to... Oh yeah, here's another thing when you fight the Umibozus. Hold block. When they do that attack, dodge, and then attack them. Try not to block their attack, because if you do that, they won't leave their head exposed as long as they do if you avoid their attack. So I'll try and demonstrate that one more time. Should be another one around here somewhere. I think it's right here, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll give you an example. So let's block this attack and let's see how long he waits. 1, and then he's back to his form, right? If I dodge it now, see how he left it like a lot longer? I'll demonstrate that again and just wait. Ages. So dodging is much better on him. Apologize for not noticing that the first time through when they were actually super important to kill, but at least I got it this time. Alright, so we're almost there. One of the best things about this mission is that you can fight the boss literally immediately if you want. That's not exactly what I meant to do, but it'll work. Quickly. No, not you. Chop. Hey, I blocked. Key pulse. I'm not going to worry too much about the gear that drops here. I'm going to heal up just in the off chance that this guy decides to be smart. 1, 2. I was very lucky that I actually blocked that, but he didn't do enough key damage. I'm guessing the key damage relates to the enemy's level and also what type of enemy they are. So that enemy is huge and strong, so he should do like a lot of key damage, but because his level is only around 49 and I'm like, what am I on, 82? There's a lot more difference. Alright, so we're going to switch to our dual swords. I'm going to jump into high stance, and then all we want to do is avoid the Umibozu's attacks and kill the 2 lesser Umibozus. So there's one there. So we're going to go fire shot on this one, that'll kill it. I did block that, but not quick enough apparently. You can see the, oops. You can see that brazier's lit. That's because I lit up the other brazier. Now we're going to try and do something a little bit tricky here. Stay in high stance. Just grab this real quick. I'm gonna buff up with fire, buff up with carnage, weakness him, perfect. I'm gonna sloth him, avoid his attack, and now water sword, and this should kill him because of sloth. That was the most perfect fight I think I've ever had. Holy crap, he died over there when he's supposed to die in the middle, but there you go. That is how you kill him really, really quickly. So after that travesty that was Okatsu, that was actually really nice to get. But yeah, essentially what we're doing there is, you remember you got to get lucky for him to do that attack, but that attack leaves him completely vulnerable. And then obviously using Water Sword is, I mean, look, that actually looks really sick with the fire buff. I didn't realize. But yeah, he uses that attack, used Sloth, which we did not have when we faced off against him the first time. In fact, I think he was the catalyst that allowed us to get Sloth in the first place. But we didn't have Sloth. You've got Weakness, you've got Carnage, you've got Fire Talisman, you've got everything you need, and Sloth and Water Sword and more. You just obliterate him. If I had a weapon that, like if my dual swords had fire on them, or if I had skill damage on them or something like that would have just obliterated him even faster than I already did. If you light the braziers, I'll quickly explain if I didn't before. If you light the braziers, these 3 braziers, that one, and that one will all light up. And when you touch your weapon to fire, like I did here, the fire buff will last a lot longer than it will if you use a fire talisman or fire amulet. You can see how it's fading down, right? Now let's compare it with the fire talisman. Actually, to be honest, that seems about the same. At least it always felt faster to me. Is he slowly moving to the left? I think he is. Anyway, there you go. That's an example of beating that mission real quick. That was really fun to do. I'm really, really happy that that went as well as it did. I should check my my proficiency with dual swords. Looks like time is up. Perfect, perfect length episode. So yeah, I guess in this episode I demonstrated 2 ways to fight Okatsu. Again, neither of them are perfect, but you can see that there are like hints of strategy in that. He always has the same thing there. Got another Umbra Sight, which is beautiful. Prayer beads. Prayer beads are probably too low, aren't they? Oh, well, usually these don't matter actually. Yeah, nothing's that great. Cool. Alright, anyway. So that's it. I actually really wanted to make the episode just to do Foreboding Seas. There are 3 more, is it 3? I think there are 3. Yeah, 3 more submissions. There's this one, and then another one which opens up in this section again. They're both, this one's just a little bit time consuming, this one is ridiculously easy, and the other one's ridiculously easy as well. And then we can finally move on to the next region out of 6 main regions. So we are about to complete the 4th region. So we're getting there, you know? We are getting there. But right now I got to go, and I want to thank you all very much for watching episode 56 of Let's Platinum Nioh. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.